Hi guys, what is good? Welcome back. So, we're watching Chainsaw Man, episode 8. So last week's episode was pretty crazy. And the comments were even crazier. I did say in last week's video in the comments that I would kind of address a little bit what I found very unpleasant with the comments. So I'm gonna do that now. I actually tried to film this beforehand so I could that week I was just like, let me just get that all out. But the video ended up being 44 minutes long. That's how much I had to say. Okay, so I'm gonna try to keep it super fast, quick, and concise at the beginning of this video. And those of you who are absolutely not interested, just skip to this point, whatever is gonna be here. And yes, let's get into it. So first and foremost, when have I ever talked about legalities? If there's one thing I always talk about whenever I'm talking about age and underage and then people that are significantly older, I never bring up the law. And everyone else seems to bring up the law all the time. They're like, but, and I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about age of consent, about the law, blah, blah, blah. Age of consent is, I'm glad something is there. But that is just not a response to a situation like what happened there. And mind you, I do not want to focus on the fact that this is fiction. This is an anime, so at the end of the day, like, this didn't ruin my week. This didn't ruin anything. It's just an anime, right? But nonetheless, when you're watching it, don't forget this is my reaction video to an anime, which means what you're gonna get out of me is my reaction to what I see. The anime itself, I'm not even mad at it. It's not trying to depict this in a very pleasant or okay way. It's not. This whole anime is grimy. Those of you saying things like, oh, what about Makima? I don't like her either. Like, did people not watch my reactions? Like, what? Makima is a big no. The one and singular thing I appreciated from her, even if I didn't like how she did it, I didn't like that scene where she made him grab her, but the one thing she did was actually show him what intimacy is, what it is he should actually strive for when it comes to connecting with others. That is the one positive thing that I appreciate from that. Other than that, no. And yet she's so popular. I still don't get it. One thing that I always need to keep in mind as well is that when we're talking online, we have no idea how old the other party is. So sometimes I realize, bro, I might just be sitting here arguing or discussing with like someone really young, like a 12-year-old. And it's not to be like condescending or anything. It's just you never know. I might be speaking to someone in their 50s that have a whole different worldview. Like, you never know. So sometimes it's just not, ça vaut pas la peine. Like, honestly, sometimes it's just, I really hope I'm not sitting here arguing with someone that's mad young. Because then this would further prove my point about youth. So to those of you that responded things after seeing somebody, a character, intoxicated, forcibly brought to their home, and then asked if they wanted to have intercourse with someone that is like 10 years older than them, for those of you that don't see the flaw here, or just think age of consent is a huge problem, I hope to God that if I have kids in the future, they never find themselves around people that think that's okay. Because God forbid I have a 16-year-old girl. I've been 16 too, by the way, so I know exactly how dumb, how sometimes the decisions and the priorities and where you're focused is just not it. Absolutely not it. When I was 16, I definitely wanted to be desired. I definitely wanted to be seen, relevance, right? Nowadays, it's different. I'm older and it's just not about that. So God forbid one day I have a 16-year-old girl. She decides to go out with some friends, okay? She goes out with some friends, they go bowling, right? And now there's a group of older guys next to them, right? They be peeking, they be looking, they're like, look at these young cats, right? Okay, and us, my daughter, my 16-year-old daughter and her 16-year-old friends are all like flattered. They're like, oh, look, older guys are looking at us, older guys. And by the way, this goes both ways. This is not just a predator as males. Predators could be females too, trust me. I'm just speaking because I'm a female. Yeah, like she's just there and they're all like, oh my God, older guys are looking at us and they're flattered and whatnot. Now the guys approach, they come up to them, right? They go like, hey, you want to play together? So then they start playing together, right? And the girls are like, oh my God, like older guys, ah! Like this is literally what it is. I'm telling you, I went to an all-girls school, bro. This is literally what it is. And then now at the end of the bowling, they had a good time. And then now one of them comes up to my daughter. They're like, yo, you want to like hang out and stuff. So they go by like a convenience store, maybe they get drinks. They go like, here, I know you can't get them, but I'll get it for you. Here, you want a drink? And then she wants to be cool. She wants to be a people pleaser. Like, yeah, I'll drink. So she's drinking. First time drinking, maybe it's not going well. So now she's a little bit tipsy, she's a little bit wonky. And then he's all like, hey, want to go back to my place? I have something cool to show you. Or like, we could play, da 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 da. And then she's all like, sure, yeah, like totally. And then behind the back of her mind, she's like, I'm so gonna tell them about this tomorrow. My friends are gonna be so like, OMG. So they go. They freaking go. And then she finds herself in a situation where now this dude is touching her, feeling her at his crib, right? And she's feeling some type of way about it. She's a young girl, this is an older guy, she's flattered, da-da-da. Maybe, like, you know, so she's experiencing that for the first time. You'd be touching her and whatever and caressing her and kind of like pushing the mood to something where she's like, OMG, is this really happening? Am I gonna actually now lose it? And it's just exciting. It's just a moment where she's like, OMG, wow, like really? A little bit nervous, but then she accepts because, whoa, this is a moment, bro. This is a moment. Then afterwards, after it happens, she feels bad. She feels bad. So she comes home and I could tell, I'm like, honey, what happened? What happened, honey? You look. And then after she finally breaks it to me and she's crying, maybe she feels like, damn, I let that up. I don't feel right about that. I don't feel right about that. Y'all would turn around to my girl and say, but you consented. You consented. Age of consent should be there to protect the young, not the older. It should be there to protect the young from themselves and from older people that know how to manipulate the young. That age is so manipulatable. That age is so molding. You could do whatever you want with that age. Sometimes this doesn't go for everybody. A lot of the times that age is so underdeveloped where they want to discover things, they want to experience, they want to find themselves, they want to be relevant, they want to exist. It's so easy to pull up and flatter someone that young. It's so easy to push someone that young that wants to explore things. A young guy would be like, yo, I'm about to sleep with an older girl. Ah! God forbid they have a kid now, or God forbid just anything. It's just not what they actually wanted to do. So we need to protect the young from themselves, most importantly, because the decisions they be making is off, and from those who want to manipulate that. So when you turn around and say things like age of consent is 13, what do you mean? Do you mean a 13 years old was put in a situation where like they accepted to do it, so it's on them? And I know some of you guys did say like when it's age of 13 or age 16, apparently there's like a 5-year age gap in Japan. Like I didn't even look it up. I don't care where it is. My morals and things like that are not based on the law that somebody put. Okay? When some of y'all said something like, oh, this one baffled me. Respect the culture? What's the culture here? What? I didn't understand that. What is the culture here? Respect the culture. I mean, should I also respect the culture that decides to think it's okay to mutilate albino individuals? Oh my God, this hurts me. For the sake of black magic, because they believe that their bodies are magical? Should I respect the culture that thinks it's okay to mutilate the female genitals so that the women do not experience pleasure during intercourse while they're 12, 13? Do you think I should respect the culture that thinks it's okay to assault minors, the younger the better, because it will cure them of illnesses? Should I respect the law and culture that thought it was okay to own me and abuse my people? Let's not go there. Like, so whoever thought, this is what I thought, maybe like they're young and they just need to understand better because, so are you telling me that right now, if you were to sit here and the law would change tomorrow, would you also be like, oh, it's 17 now? Like, where do your beliefs lie in just what some person put as the law? Like, that's not all there is to it, okay? There's definitely more to it. Am I missing anything? I tried to summarize the points that I said in that 44-minute video. I tried to really squeeze it and say it super fast. So if we bring it back to Denji is a character that clearly what he enjoys is intimacy. Every single time before when they explained to him, whenever he was seeking like touch, feelings, he was seeking a girlfriend. A lot of times it said girlfriend, like he wants intimacy, he wants to feel those things, okay? When he touched power, afterwards, he almost gave up on his dream. That's how much that didn't give him what he was looking for. So he doesn't like Himeno like that. This kind of interaction is not what he's looking for, but he's in a situation where he's gonna jump on it, where he would jump on it. Now let's say he doesn't, great. But he's in a situation where he would jump on something like this, and Himeno knows that. She knows this is a young boy that will do anything for these type of things from a woman older too. So it's not good, guys. It's just not good. She's manipulating the poor boy that doesn't know any better, that's just straight thirsty. And you guys seem to think that's okay. We need to protect young people from themselves. That's the biggest part. Young people from themselves. And those who can manipulate them. If it's two 16-year-olds, you could just say two, dumb, unprepared 16-year-olds decided to do something. They explored together and they had like a kid. Now they're 16. But those individuals, at least they can't feel manipulated. They were both young and they did something stupid. So it's not going to affect them in that way. 16 and younger and maybe even up to 18, 17, those ages are not the best ages to allow to give a young person that much power on deciding how much older they would like to interact with. And that is simply for the sake of, I do not believe that they are prepared to make that judgment yet. And so I believe it's a matter of protecting them from what they think they know, from what they think they understand about themselves. There are people, however, that may be fully ready, and maybe they will never regret a single decision they made like that. But it's such an on and off situation. I think it's majorly off. So we need to protect the majority of them. That's what I believe. So I hope some of you see where I'm coming from now, okay? And now you could just move on and continue enjoying Chainsaw Man, okay? Let's just get to it, okay? Just those comments, I was really like flabbergasted. So I understand wanting to defend a character you like maybe, or a show you like, or something like that. I get it. But to do it so like blindsidedly is just a bit, but like, you know. And it's all a matter of depiction. This show is not trying to make it look good. Like, there's other shows that could try to play on certain aspects and the delivery is more palpable. But this one was not. It absolutely was not. Seeing him throwing up with tears in his eyes was about the breaking point for me. Like, and like lying on the bed dizzy with like, oh God, okay, anyway. So let's just jump into it. Let's see what happens after all that. And let's not drag this on too long. What was said was said. So let's go. Gunfire. This episode's called Gunfire. Well, the animation was beautiful. What the hell? Why did she think it was somebody else? Because why did she even take him home? Like, when was she ever in charge of him? I don't even understand. I mean, because she was surprised it was him afterwards. Like, you just take, when you're drunk, you just grab people and take them to your crib. Oh my God, this makes me so uncomfortable. It's not even funny. Bro, not this show just having animation like that, bro. Look, and I get that she's wasted, okay? But after knowing it was Denji, she knew it was still. You know what? You know when I said, like, oh, they never show, like, domesticness in these type of anime, and then Chainsaw Man just pulled up and did that? But not just that, it's so interesting. Is that her front door? Is it just open? Is that what they're showing us? I love this room, by the way. It's so beautiful. Chainsaw Man oddly focuses on scenes like this. I find that so interesting. That they focus on scenes like that. And like low-key makes it a slow burner. You're so loud. He always purrs so loudly, bro. Oh, he needs water. That POV. That is not water. That's literally more alcohol. I'm freaking dead. Wow. Weren't you all like... You didn't drink, right? Denjika. Oh my God. Bro, this hurts. I've adopted him. I would box a female if I saw this happening to my child. You don't understand. Like, this just bothers me a lot. Bro, look at his face. He's like... I'm sorry if he's too loud, guys. He's purring so loudly. Please, I really hope not. Like, you don't understand. Yo, shows like these make me wish I was in them. I hate it when I see characters going through certain things. I'm like, bro, put me in, please. Please. Child, please. Don't stop. Literally. No, it's not! No, Denji, come on. I know. See, you're thinking right. You're thinking right. Come on, think of yourself, please. Yes. Bro, he's so desperate. That's what hurts from this. Whoa there. That's the thing. He's just so desperate. He's so desperate. Wait, was that? Did she give that to him to like remind him of something? Nausea medicine. Bro, did she kiss him again so that he like... Does she kiss him now? I swear to God. Bro, Wow. Or did she give him the lollipop? Oh, indirect kissing. Yes! Yeah! Yay! Ah, Pochita. What the hell are you talking about? Oh my god, bro. I swear. What can I say? This is what we're in. His yawn. She has a pretty nice crib. Almost. Is that your only issue with that? That you would go to jail? I'll be okay. Bruh. Especially him. I'd love to know why. I'd like the shit out of her, is that what he said? Because she wants Aki? How would Denji help you with Aki? No shit. Denji doesn't... Look at him. Look at this kid, bro. He's 16. Like... I love this. The visuals are just giving me absolute life despite everything. When I tell you, I would love for like a high school girl to come into the picture and then could show him what it is to be 16, because those are valuable years. Make him want to go to school. Make friends. Salty. Why is this giving me Mugen Train? This made me think of it. Wait. Is she... See, she's not human. That other guy's done for, but she's obviously not... does she get taken over now? What? What? That guy reminds me of Jean from Attack on Titan. What just happened? There's no way. Like, what? Imagine she was really a goner, too. Like... Is everyone getting, like, hunted down right now? Oh! Who's on their ass? Whoa! Gunfire. Ah! Stop! Who's on their... Wait, no, there's no way everyone just got murdered, so what does that mean? He seems like one. Y'all gotta let him be one. Are they drugged? Did they just get drugged? He knows him. This is our first time seeing this guy, right? Wait, is that who I think it is? Is he that dude that died from trying to kill Denji? Only ever my guy. Look at Aki's face. Just looks like a death stare all of a sudden. Look at his face. Look at him. He's looking at him like, do you know him? If not, I'm about to... Bro, look how easily to just get shot in your head. Whew. I saw such a cool transition that's been going around. People have been like cosplaying, like doing a little skit before, and then they show like this cosplay of him saying call, and it's so cool. in my mouth this time? Neither human nor devil? What? Knife? You say? Oh, cause she, okay, now I get it. So it's just like Denji. It's literally like a human knife devil thing. So, I see. That's what he's like, oh, you put that in my mouth because you made me bite it. Oh wait, he took the sword out, guys! He took the sword out! Oh my god, wait. Yo, animation is not even playing, bro. It's not even playing. Ooh, is that like years? Like 1 year, 2 years? 0. There's a bunch of them going around. I hear the gun devils after her. Oh. Can it like produce a bunch of guns? Wait, I thought she had like a horn on her head, but like. Wait, it looks like he hurt him. Wait. See. Oh. See, I was just waiting for that. Oh my god, bro. I don't even know what the show's willing to offer, so I don't even know about death flags. Like, Come on, Denji. Like, I know you good. That girl is dreadful. It's like that. When you love someone. Damn, okay. Is she dying here? No way. Both hands. Oh, okay. That is definitely more than... Oh! Ah! The flowers. That's so sad. No freaking way. Is she actually dying here? Yo, Aki's gonna be really sad. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, this is hard to watch. I'm not even gonna lie. Imagine Aki looking at this. This is tough. Oh my god. Whoa, this is so freaking... Wow, that was really like... Just like that. That's crazy. Himeno was giving her everything for that. Is she still there? Is she still alive? Oh, she's gone. No freaking way did that just happen. She's gone. I cannot believe this episode made her gone like that. Yo, even I want to cry. Like, that was... What a scene. No way. Why do I feel like there's a way that she can, like, come back? In, like, a spiritual sense or, like, a host type sense. No way. Wow, that was something. What a scene that was. The soundtrack did not help. Wait, this sounds like that, TK, yeah. I'm talking about Tokyo Ghoul opening. I like their energy when they're singing. She's dead, isn't she? That's a whole, like, flowers with the... No way they came out that way, bro. No way did the show just do that. I have a few things I want to say. Nothing about what I've said about certain qualities about what happened last week and at the beginning of this episode has changed. Don't get me wrong. I know what it is. I mean, actually, no, I don't. I've never been drunk out of my mind. I'm not gonna lie. But I understand what it is to be drunk out of your mind and how it could totally just not be the best thing for your judgment. This episode did, for the most part, redeem her character for me. And I was hoping for that. At the end of the day, I was hoping for that because I really liked her at first. I really, really did. So I was hoping for redemption for her character. And it's not just in this scene, her dying, that her character is redeemed. It was redeemed when they were eating breakfast. I did feel like I saw how, you know, what she was doing before was not entirely what she was about. She still took it pretty lightly, like every character in the show. But I can see that it was not what she was about, right? Nonetheless, she's still flawed. But this last scene with Aki, like, I admire, it was beautiful. I admire that. It was selfless. It was, her love for Aki was, you know, it's funny because I was going to say it's written, you know when they say you wear your heart on your sleeve? Her heart for Aki was not just her sleeve, it was her everything. That's literally what she gave, her everything to potentially save Aki. And we know how much she liked him since the whole thing where she was like, hell no, Denji, you're gonna have to die if he has to take out his sword. Even if him taking out his sword wouldn't kill him now, it would remove years of his life, and she was not having it. Like, so her love for him was really strong. And this last scene just held no bounds. Like, it just, literally, you can have my everything, and she was not even kidding. I did want to cry, and I still feel it now, like, to love someone that much. And I know what that's like. It's like, I know what it's like to care so much, to love someone so much that you do put yourself second. You can feel putting yourself second just because, like, it's easier. Believe it or not, it's so ironically easier to withstand what you'll go through than to watch what the person you love will go through. Like, you just don't want to see that. You'd rather, like, bro, I'm gone. I want to do everything to keep you alive, and I'll leave, bro. I don't want to be here to see anything happen to you. I'm very grateful that she loved Aki that much. You know, after everything he lost in his life, I think he can undoubtedly say that he's been cared for and loved by someone up until this day, for sure. It does break my heart, however, that her love was unrequited, just because I guess I would have liked her to have felt a similar love because she was looking for it. So that does make me kind of sad. That was crazy. I don't want spoilers, but why do like, there's no way. Is that really the end of her? Did she come back as like a ghost? Like, is there, I don't really know how this works in this world, in this universe. So like, est-ce que c'est 100% fini là? No way. I gotta stay away from the comments of this episode. I gotta stay away. I'm gonna stay far away. Wow. All I have to say is wow. This whole episode was cinematically amazing and gorgeous animation. Wow. Just purely beautiful. And then they topped it off with such a heartbreaking scene from the moment when, you know, Aki was actually giving his life for his friends, Himeno, and I guess Denji too, because he wants him alive, right? You know, took out the sword without a question and really trying to fight on his own. It was just beautiful since that moment, and then the way it concluded was just hats off. So I don't really know, but I'm assuming she really has passed like this. That's crazy, bro. So honestly, RIP, rest in peace, girl. You know, respect for that. That's deep. You know, that's deep. So wow. Okay, I'll end it here. This video might be longer than the others, but I will end it here. Thanks so much for watching. Leave how you feel, your thoughts down below. I may not check them out because, you know, that might be messy, but, you know, leave how you feel. Be wary of spoilers down there, and I will see you guys in my next video. So thank you and bye.